Hi.
Hi.
Hi, all you mystery people. Hi, Scott.
Hey, Lilacians.
It's
You
an
know,
awesome Wednesday. It's Mystery Theater.
love it, love it. Oh, come on, peeps. Come on in. We only got 40.
Come on in. Thank you, AQ, for the donation. My goodness. Thank you.
Yeah, bless you.
We're here. We're live. It's Wednesday. And it's
Helene,
mysterious.
it's a mystery until you get here, right? Hey, Ange.
Right. So we're on Scott's channel this
Squat,
week. Scotty's.
Squadio Data MG. I haven't seen that name. That's a interesting one.
So Scott's got some cool topics tonight. We'll just wait for everybody to get here. Hi, Connie. Hi, Butterfly.
Connie, Constance, Juno, Paisley. Who we got here? Looking up.
So it's a holiday for you fine folks. Next weekend, is that right? Next
Next
Friday?
week from tomorrow, yeah, I have off. It's
Your
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yeah. So happy early Thanksgiving to you fine people in the USA.
I'm working Saturday to deliver a bunch of turkeys.
Saturday, my goodness.
Yeah. Little OT that time of the year. Hi, Sherry. So the topics are in the description, but we can say it. So there's another mystery site I found on YouTube or searching, whatever, older than the pyramids. That's one of them. It's like, whoa, crazy times. Who could have had that made? And
That's
then,
Pumapunku. I think that's how you say it.
yeah, Punta something. Yeah,
Pumapunku.
I'll
You
put it
know,
in.
I don't normally say things right. So
Yeah, it was Pumapunta. But anyway, I'll put it up in the bet. That's be the first one. And then there was a writer that wrote about the ancient rumor, an ancient continent, lost continent of Mu. Some say it was maybe could have been Lemuria. It's in that area. They describe it in that area where I believe that Lemuria was, but farther east.
okay.
But let's see what's the energy of Mu. It was just a fascination. There were stories about it, and the guy wrote about it. But many geologists and whatnot say it's not possible. How a whole continent, even with shifting and everything, can just disappear. And they say it was in the Indian Ocean and whatnot. So how could a continent just be swallowed up and not have
Well,
remnants?
if it was really low and there was a big flood, maybe it got
You think they
submerged.
would still be, you know,
You could
maybe
see
100
something.
feet down or something,
Mhm.
but no, I mean, it's in an ocean. And the ocean's
Mhm.
like, so anyway, we'll look at Mu. And then there's a guy named Cian.
Mhm.
What is it? Cian McLaughlin. I think we'll bring it up, but he disappeared. I think it was in the Wyoming or something in the mountains, and they haven't found on it. Deborah, wasn't Atlantis its own continent? I don't believe so. From What do you think, Andrea?
I don't know what I think. I don't think so either.
I don't think it was a continent. I
Right.
sense it was more of like a small landmass island.
I suppose I guess that could be a continent, like a unto its own. I don't know what I think. Apparently, I
From
was
my
there.
from my
You think I
senses,
know?
my channeling of Atlantis, I think it was like more of like Hawaii. You know,
Different
some
islands?
yeah, like an island
Mm.
off a continent. That was my senses
So
of.
it was supposed to be
You
like a landmass in the center, then a water ring, land, water ring, land. I don't know how big.
Right. It felt like it was isolated.
Yeah.
Hi, Janet, beautiful friends. Of course. Wayne Rich. It was incontinent. There you go, buddy.
Prince Charming's mom was there. So was I. So was Bob.
What was I?
Oh, Scott. We were all there. We just don't remember
I
where.
don't remember. Yeah, right.
Maybe that'll be the next meetup. After this one, we'll meet up in Atlantis.
Ah, there we go. I need to do that. A dream meetup. Let's go to Atlantis. I'm calling that one. You can have your blue meetups, your
I
purple
just said it.
meetups.
If you're going to take it, fine.
Yes,
But I
I'm
just
gonna
want to
take
remind everyone it's a Purple Dream meetup this Friday night. Please don't
it.
come.
Unfortunately, I had no memory of it. Your blue meetup. I was
That's all
sad.
right.
I was sad.
The next one.
So, okay, share screen. Let's
Let's
get
get
this
that
going here
party.
with Pumapunku, whatever it is. Chrome tab.
Pumapunka, I think is how it's said. Like as if I know.
All right.
A very exciting place.
Very exciting. Very old. It's older than the pyramids. And you see these blocks,
And
and you
the
see,
cut of them is incredible.
I know, right? And there's, you know, cutouts in the blocks to make, you know, connections,
Like
to
fit.
integrate in
Yeah.
these blocks. Um, it's part of a temple complex in Bolivia, the Andes Mountains, constructed, they think, approximately 500 after Jesus' death, AD. It was believed the site was where the world was created in the Inca traditions.
Hmm.
So, to put it in the weight of the stones, it is described to be 131 tons. So, to keep in mind, how can 1,400 years ago lift that many tons? It would take a crane like that.
Because they wouldn't be doing it today, really, with the materials we have. That's a huge amount of stonework.
Right. And what's fascinating, they the scientists went on geologists figure these stones are cut so precise that they fit tighter than the pyramids. It would take incredible lasers to create this. To put a hole, how would they back then make a hole like this in one of the stones? Or create these H
H blocks.
H blocks,
And look at that one.
or this precisely cut out. How is that possible? You
It almost
cannot,
looks dimensional, like one dimension going into another.
right? You can't chisel that. Just not possible. And that many years ago.
And
There's
you
another.
barely can cut your finger. It's so sharp on some of those edges, you can slice your finger open. So that's so precise.
And then there's put a 90-degree angle. It's a perfect 90-degree angle. It's just crazy that long ago. And then the blocks are also magnetic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where am I at? So just craziness, right? How can this be possible? Hi,
So
Teresa.
I've heard a couple theories, and I have one of my own. So I guess I'll throw cards on that. But
Mm,
one theory they think is if they weren't chiseled, were they poured into like a concrete mold? Did they understand
no.
concrete back then and create this? And I think they said, those H blocks, they're not all the same size, so it wouldn't have been an exact replica. So
Hmm.
that might throw that theory out. I don't know. Um, Another theory I have, which I'm kind of leaning towards, is that it was actually wood and it petrified over time under seawater and clay and turned into stone. I think that's an option. To me, that's a pretty strong option.
The Pyramid Code. Okay, let's see what we get here about creation of the Pumapunku.
Hi, Renee.
Junos, I seen a video about how they got those huge granite inside the pyramid.
The truth is, nobody knows. And if they do know, they haven't told any of us. But we're going to see what we can find.
But right, I mean, all these places we've looked into, it's just amazing. I mean, the technology now.
Yeah.
I was reading another article of a stone cutter, and he was saying, I don't want to even imagine how
Yeah.
I could create that. It's just that precise at right angles, just nuts, right?
So if it wasn't made, obviously an option is an extraterrestrial race or extremely advanced human type race that somehow doesn't exist anymore, or we forgot the technology. Those are also options. I'm on board for that. But I also want to know if it's wood that was petrified, because they could have cut wood like that.
Right. Even cutting wood, that would be difficult.
To be that perfect,
To be that perfect.
yes. And to carry, that's a big, heavy blocks of wood to carry. Um, it's a fascinating mystery.
Right. I mean, even like I said, they were set. The geologists, or whatever, were saying this is even more precise than the pyramids.
Hmm.
And the
And those
pyramids are
those
like,
walking ones that go together, I mean, that's extra thinking. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's advanced. Like it's like puzzle pieces or Lego or something. Like Lego, snapping together,
right,
sliding in together. Very advanced.
but they're not dealing with plastic. They're dealing with rock and granite and other stuff.
For 1,500 years ago or whatever it was, 1,400 years before Christ.
About 400 after.
Oh, I thought it said 1,400. Oh,
After that.
1,400 years ago. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
14
I
or
forgot what year it was.
they figure it was like 400 AD approximately. Oh, I missed it. Hi, Renee. Move with sound frequency technology.
Possibly. But Scott, the pyramids are much older. The pyramids go back thousands of years before Christ, if I'm not
True.
mistaken.
Yes, I believe so. That was something I read. They believe this was
That it could possibly be
antiquities
actually older.
before,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
this is what's been reported.
Okay.
Yeah, there was another article that said they may have been before the pyramids.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks laser cut butterfly. I think so too. I mean, it's just so and sharp to this day. We're talking almost 2000 or even more years to this day after being exposed to the weather and whatever else has been happening. And it's razor sharp. And they think it was blown apart, right? Like, because the pieces are scattered everywhere.
Mhm.
Whatever structure it was blown apart or knocked over by a great flood. Let's see. Pumapunku.
Yeah. What if these were built 300 or 30,000 years ago?
Exactly. Hmm. Well, I don't think it was wood. I just specifically asked. I don't think
Hmm.
it's wood. Pumapunka.
Very. I don't like these that are weird tosses. Mm.
Way
Molten granite. Here's how the Egyptians used sunlight to cast molten granite. Interesting. All right. I think I needed to grab the lilac lantern intuition cards to clarify.
Well, you know what? That's what I'm using. And you know what else I'm using to clarify? The Lilac Lantern clarification.
Whoa, look at
And they've gone on sale today.
that. Excellent.
So catch them online.
Someone sent me an email about that. Hey, Holly. Okay.
Someone sure did.
Let's see. Clarify, please.
So I'm getting a couple messages from my intuition cards and my clarifiers. Mysterious people or entities. Then I get my alien card. I get this. I'm feeling it's lasers, laser cut technology. I'm also with this card. I'm feeling it was a medical. It may have at once been a medical area or building or hospital. I don't know. Um, but I got the medical card twice. So something or a healing center, it was some kind of place. Or they came here to be healed. There was a big fight, enemies fighting. I think it got blown apart. They couldn't protect it in the past. What do you sense?
It is very, very old.
Yes. Yeah, I got the arrow going way back.
But I sense some kind of conflict
Yes.
and destruction also.
Yep. There's a conflict. So maybe a battle of worlds or something.
But what is weird to me is I'm getting the overall energy is the devil and the three of coins.
Hmm.
And the three of coins is gaining abilities, new skills, but it came from a source of not higher power. You know, so we go back to the story of the Anunnaki. They started out good, but they turned on the people to be like, slave owners kind of thing. So it has this negative energy. And with that, next to that three of coins is two of cups and death. So like many of those structures and whatnot are always seem to be meant to be symbols of worship or some kind of how do
Well,
I
that's
say
what
it?
our modern day world people tell us, that they are churches and religious places, right?
Right.
You're saying, yeah,
It's kind of like a church, but back then
it
they
wasn't.
make they create all these things for worship and rituals and that kind of thing. So it does have a an extraterrestrial feel, but it's on the negative side though. But it started out as in the past position, I have King of Cups, Knight of Wands, and Temperance. So that makes me feel like they started out. Knight of Wands is like movement, people of movement, and the King of Cups is like coming down, showing love, higher entity figure, and Temperance is like offerings. What I'm getting here. And then moving forward, I do have that change of Six of Cups, what happened in the past when these people and entities came down, first came up, but they turned evil. They turned negative with that Ten of Swords and changed the destiny of this place. So it's like these extraterrestrials came down, helped create this place, and started out as a love type King of Cups energy, but then they flipped.
Yep. That's what I think the enemy is, or they saw them as an enemy, or they were doing bad things. And I think they were destroyed. I asked if they were destroyed by some kind of laser or solar or radiation.
But I have the gift working together, a group of people, celebrations. It was also used as celebrations, but it was also evil powers with my final throw here. So clarifying with your intuition cards, I got negative entity, decisions, many coming from outer space here, stars, what I feel there.
Yeah.
Another planet,
Mm.
female and male,
Mm-hmm.
king and queen, and then target and the gift. So it makes me feel the same way, is that these entities came down to rule. They gave them the gift of this place, this technology, to create this for celebrations and like rituals of death, but then they turned and became negative entities for slavery and whatnot. It feels very similar to that. But then the higher power was like, this place has got to go. With the Great Flood or whatever you want to say, something happened to Ten of Swords it. So yeah, this does feel like it was very ancient technology kind of thing. Coming from a higher source.
I'm getting that it was I'm not getting as much a place for rituals. I'm getting like it was almost like a hospital or a science center.
Hmm.
Something where they were and I this is really crazy, but maybe creating humans
Hmm.
or animals or something. I got a yes on that. So
That's
again,
great.
I feel it was a huge complex. Whoa.
Wow. Which deck wants to clarify again? Let's see. This one.
Secrets.
What was this place used for?
Yeah.
A machine to produce energy like the pyramids. Hmm. I think the pyramids are, but I'm not sensing that it was used for energy. But they are magnetic. So it's very odd that these what was the
Hmm.
okay, Seven of Wands, confusion, hospital.
Or science center, something. I mean, if it's that old, could have had a couple of uses.
You know, it feels more like a transition with a clarify here. It feels more like a transition ritual place, when people pass. So I'm not really seeing like medical cards here. It might clarify. Because I have the hangman, which is a transition. Looks like they're all mummified or whatnot. And then I have Ace of Swords and Three of Swords. That's heartbreak and self-imposed constrictions.
Those are pretty
Death.
scary cards. What deck is that?
Spellcaster.
Wow.
And then I have the Seven of Wands here. That's kind of the confusion time. This is my confusion card. But then I get like the Queen of Cups and the Three of Wands. So it feels like it's loving energy, but it's also the transition too, going away with the Three of Wands here. Eight of Cups, walking away from what you were. So I'm not really seeing like medical cards here. It feels more like a transition place.
Well, so
Emperor,
I'm totally getting a different, or I don't know. Maybe we're seeing it at different times. But I just asked if it was the Garden of Eden in the sense of where humans were created, and I got the bullseye on that one.
a creation.
In
Garden
theory,
of Eden.
if ETs created humans, right, to do their bidding here on Earth or whatever,
I think they made them slaves long ago. Yeah.
this is. I think it was like a science factory to make creatures for Earth, and maybe we were one of the creatures.
one of the creatures.
So, and I also get the heart. So I got the heart, bullseye, and red. So heart could be things coming together. Heart could be heartbeat, life. And red is your root chakra, who you are. And then I had the bullseye in between. So this is I didn't expect it to go this way. I was thinking it was wood. Wood building that was, under seawater for a long time and turned to stone. And now all of a sudden I'm at the Garden of Eden where they're creating animals. And
All right. I don't know. Our cards are thrown a little different because I only am going to have one card.
I'm getting the same thing again.
I grabbed these fabulous cards.
Yes.
And I asked if this was an experimental place of science dealing with human whatever. First card is no. The world.
No world.
Soon.
World soon. Fall. No world soon to fall.
Then mystery. Kind of thing there. That card. Alien. I don't know.
I got it again. I got a place, even a medical place. I got the aliens. People. I got the medical sign. I don't know.
Weird.
Maybe I'm tapping into a whole other.
Well, here we go. Holly said you're both correct. Could have been different times.
Exactly. I agree. What if I saw it? What if I'm seeing it 10,000 years ago and you're seeing it 5,000 years ago when humans stumbled upon it and used it for a different thing?
It's true.
True.
It's still super, super fascinating.
Field trip. That's where we're going. Renee, put that on
the list. Still super fascinating on something like that.
Hey, Scott, you could do a dream meetup there too.
Yeah. Put that on the list.
On the list.
Straight up. Pumapunku. All right. Let's see here. Next one. Ancient. Oops. Share screen. Ancient continent of Mu. All right. So this. Oh, stop. This map here has it in the Pacific Ocean there, between the Indian Ocean and South America and North America. They say it was an ancient lost continent which existed 12,000 years ago, according to a 19th century writer, Augustus Plongeon. And located in the Atlantic Ocean, believed to be a continent. Oh, wait a minute. Mu is located in the Atlantic Ocean. His successor, however, believed the continent was positioned in the Pacific Ocean, between Easter Island and the Marianas, from west to east, Mangaya, and Hawaii. He first introduced the idea of Mu in his works after extensive exploration of the Mayan ruins in the Yucatan region. He claimed to have translated ancient Mayan writings at the site. But unfortunately, his translations were based on misinterpreted versions of this codex. an ancient pre-Columbian Mayan book. So there hasn't been a lot of talk about it, but some think it's a myth. Another guy wrote about it could have been the lost Atlantis, but debunked by modern day science through geographical knowledge of plate tectonics. That the Earth's crust is made of rocks forming basically saying there's no way that a whole continent could just disappear.
I don't know, but that's like if you want to listen to mainstream narrative, you
Right.
know, I mean, they might be trying to cover it up. Who knows? I guess we're going to find out.
Okay. Is there any other?
What's the first? Yeah, that one. So that
There's no.
has it. It looks huge between,
Yeah.
um, like South America, the base of North America and Asia and Australia. I mean, that's huge. That's a huge landmass.
That is huge. So you would think there would be remnants a little closer to the ocean surface.
Depending on how far down it was and how much water flooded the earth.
So just to the left of this picture, north of Australia, is where I think Lemuria was.
Wow.
Because there's islands all over the place northeast of Australia. There's a whole bunch of islands, which I believe, for my channeling, is that's where Lemuria was, because there's remnants of Lemuria, according to my feeling. And there's another.
Oh, so they got Mu there and they have Atlantis over there in the center. Hmm.
That's what, according to this, yes.
Wow.
But
And
I believe,
honestly, like think about it. Like the earth is huge and it's more water than land. If there was less water, there could be more land and there could be those land masses, right?
very, very possible. Let's see. Okay.
Could be totally fake, but could be totally real.
So when I did my channeling of Atlantis, I believe that Atlantis was actually near Madagascar.
And where's Madagascar? Is that South
South
Africa?
southeast of Africa there, that
Yeah.
little jag.
Yeah.
So if you go east, I believe Atlantis was there.
So lower down, like sort of between South America and the base of South Africa? Or sorry,
Right.
yeah, South
Yep.
Africa.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is basically the Indian Ocean. I think my personal feeling is everything is from that area, all this ancient stuff.
Hmm. And like I said, I think it was a couple weeks ago we were looking at a map and I said, like, these things show up on maps from thousands of years ago. Do you really think they were trying to play a joke on us? Like, we're going to draw this 2,000 years ago just to get the people in 2021. No.
It was like we did that one 2 weeks ago. That island just disappeared. And it felt like it was an island like Atlantis that needed to go.
Hmm. Yeah. That was the one up by Ireland, I think.
So
Just
yeah,
off the coast of Ireland.
Dev is saying
High Brazil, that one.
Moo would be huge. I mean, that's
It's
a lot of land.
enormous.
That's a lot of land mass.
A lot of land.
And if you look in that area above, and there's a ton of little islands, and that's what I believe is the remnants of Lemuria, because it wasn't completely destroyed. I think it submerged because of the Great Flood. but Atlantis's technology had to go, or all the evil that was being done. So, C,
Streak.
was the mystery continent of Mu real? Yeah, Holly, there was. Some people say there was 3 Atlantises.
Yeah, I've
I
heard.
can,
Yeah.
I can only sense one. As far as my guides are telling me, I only get one. Mystery continent.
Hmm.
Tell me about the mystery continent. Is it real? I don't know if I said hello, but hello, Renee. Tarot Love Community. I may have,
I think you did.
but lovely to see you again.
Always good to say it again. Okay. Hmm.
Weird. Oops. What did I do here? I hit something. Okay.
Well, do you want to go first?
No, I'm still trying to concentrate on what I'm feeling here.
Uh, what I think happened is that it was a real place. Uh, Yellow's what they do. It was dissipating, so it was sinking or it was going underwater. So dissipating, like just they made a decision to leave for their own sake, right? To get out of there. Um, know that it was there, but I think it went underwater. I do think it. Look at that, the base of the deck, the brown, the dirt card, and followed by water. It was a landmass that got covered by water. I think they knew it was happening or going to happen, and some of them got out. Maybe not all of them. Wow. Ooh. But there was a lot of yeah, I did think there were a lot of people died. Mass flooding.
Okay. I don't. What I sense is that it's not what's depicted by this guy that wrote it and whatnot.
Mm.
Okay. I do sense that it was. It's not as big, but it does feel like it's a island or bigger landmass similar to Lemuria, Atlantis. So I do believe what I'm getting here is that it is a real place
Yes.
because I mean it, but there is manipulated confusion about Mew.
Mm.
It is. I feel it's. Do you sense that it's like older than
It feels
Lemuria?
yes,
And
it feels old.
yeah, if okay, yeah, it
Like the
feels
dirt,
older
like I can feel the dirt and see the sand, and it just looks different and it looks old. If that makes sense.
because the energy I'm getting is Emperor, Hierophant, and Ten of Pentacles. So that is making me feel like the Ten of Pentacles, especially, that it is a landmass. A Hierophant is angels, governmental structure. Emperor is like a ruler over the land kind of thing. And it was a, oh gosh, it's really hard to explain. I had the Lovers, Fool, and Ace of Cups in the past.
Lovers. I think some of them some got out and like were nomads, or what do you call it when people don't have a place to live? Um, im- not immigrants, but
So yeah, I mean,
refugees. Refugees.
with that in the past, it does feel like people had to get out of that place. You know, it could have been destructive. It could have had, um, volcanoes and hurricanes and all that. But that Fool is a transition, movement card. And then moving forward, I had the Sun, Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Coins, which is, like I said, this is really strange.
They feel like they were nice people that lived there.
Yes, I do feel like it was
Gentle.
a gentle type society. Like I said, I don't feel it's like as big as predicted, but the person that wrote the book on it did find some kind of remnants and energy of Mu.
Mm.
So the sun, because the Sun is clarity, the Two of Pentacles is movement, and the Knight of Pentacles is slow movement, but
Hmm.
it is movement out of that area.
Yeah.
And then it talks about destruction at the end. Some kind of high authority figure with the King of Wands and Ace of Wands. It feels godlike, had to destruct this place with Ten of Wands and Four of Cups at the end here too, next to it. It feels more like a natural force that created the destruction of it. Kind of like the Great Flood, but it feels a lot older. You know what I mean?
Like
Linda Reeves is getting the word Raya. Could that be Ra?
be.
You got a Ra? Many got out. Holly thinks many got out, took their knowledge
Yeah.
with them. This is. Oh, I think they were transplants that started. Ask ask if they were transplants that started Lemuria. Those that got out.
Yeah, so I got not asking it that question I was already throwing. So the chariot having to move, progress, exactly moving on. They lost control of where they lived. Their home was displaced. We got home upside down. Then we see them on the water moving, and then the Fool is the new journey where they were going. So they were definitely displaced. So sorry, what question did you want me to ask?
If the people of Mu were transplanted and actually found Lemuria. Deb thinks Lemuria and Mu are the same thing. I don't think so. Because I'm sensing Mu, the land of Mu, was actually
But
thousands of years prior.
if we don't know their language enough, Mu could have been the first one, and Lemuria could be the new Mu, right? I don't know. Just trying to throw in some.
It's close. Opal girl, that's what she's thinking here.
Of Mu. Understand Lemuria.
Okay, Linda's saying I asked what Ryan meant and I got Old Kingdom. Wow, crazy. What do you mean I'm outvoted, Deborah? Come on now.
And direction. Hold up. If you were if we're looking at the map of the world and you're looking where you think Mu is, where's Lemuria to you from there? If you're
Close.
looking at the map, is it down to the left or
The left?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting, down and to the left. So
Bingo.
the Earth that they found, this island that they found, was down and to the left.
Bingo. I got balanced, the heart, the sun, positive place, all the people moved, new society.
Yep. To get out of the water. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the ancient place of Mu was transplants of Lemuria.
Yeah, because I could see them like nomads or whatever walking, but then they felt like they didn't have a home to go back to. So that's why I was thinking like displaced person. So yeah, that would make sense.
Wow.
And then in French, le, L-E, means the. Okay. So the Muria could be the new Mu.
The new world.
Yeah.
And yeah, what was it? Many of our lovely intuitives were getting that World of Kings. I love this one. Yeah, it's excellent, Linda.
That's awesome.
The Old Kingdom. Then Opal, Mu, the people of Lemuria. And I think that's what we got here.
That's what we got.
I think you guys are awesome. Thanks for helping out. Bingo.
Amazing.
Yay! Hugs to yourselves. That is crazy.
Awesome. We got the dream team here tonight.
Nailed it. Indigo. Nailed it. You go, girl. Woo woo. Thank you, Linda. That was awesome. Okay. Next.
Yeah. Mu,
Is anyone?
Yeah.
You got something to add?
No, I was just saying Mu and Lemuria. Yeah. It just one turned into the other.
Kind of in there. There's these little hints because you're trying to piece things back from long ago, and there's limited info and books and whatnot. And when people write things from long ago, it's a lot of it's manifested stuff, what they believe. So you got to kind of get the sense of what's actually there. And with our combined mystery folk peeps here, I think we got her done.
Oh, Ria, R-I-A, kingdom. So new Mu kingdom. The Mu kingdom. Yes.
Thanks, Juno. Okay.
Now I'm there. I got you.
Woo-woo.
That's on time delay again.
Yep. I'm gonna get rid. Come on.
What you doing?
I'm trying to get rid of some. Let's see.
Dust.
No, I'm trying to get the right screen to share
Oh,
and remove some tabs.
tabbing. Do you remember that pop tab? Did you guys have tab in the States? You must have.
Okay. Relatively new case. This is about a month old here. The family of a missing hiker, Cian McLaughlin, looking for new. Oh, this is a latest, a month ago article appeal for to try to help find him. This is the picture of him. Missing hiker last seen in the Grand Teton National Park on June 8th. So he's been gone 5 months. Park rangers have found nothing. The weather's changed rapidly. Let's see.
Where was it? In what state? Wyoming?
Wyoming. Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. He was an avid. Oh, bummer. That's it. I thought this was a bigger article. Let's see.
So he was familiar with outdoor life, is that correct? Like he
Okay. He's been missing since June. Frantically searching for 4 months. Support of park rangers. It's reported he did not have baggage during his hike. He's an incredibly friendly person. It's likely he would have stopped to chat with people, say hello. We believe that he was alone.
So a young man out for a hike in Wyoming in the park.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard from again.
Never heard from him again.
And is there any theories, or did anyone think they saw him, or
No one's come up with nothing. No one come up with nothing about him.
Is that the same park that Gabby went? The young girl?
No.
Okay.
Wait. KD says, I don't know. KD thinks so. Stop screen.
Is that the same park? Grand Teton?
KD says Gabby Petito was found outside.
I think it might be because his family put out the appeal because, they found like several other bodies. And I think they were hoping maybe people could keep looking and find him.
Holly's initial intuitiveness says he was attacked. There's a murderer.
Jeez.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. I didn't put 2 and 2. Same park. Wow. Crazy. Thank you, peeps.
Yes.
You guys are awesome.
This park doesn't sound very nice with all these people having problems there.
Well, we know that Gabby was strangled, so a little bit different. All right.
No, but it could be a negative energy field. You know what I'm saying? That makes people. Anyways, that's a whole other read. Let's focus on this poor guy.
What happened June 8th to Cian?
Well, see, there you go, Connie. If it's sacred land, maybe they don't want people there.
It's sacred Cheyenne Apache land. But they allow hikers and stuff.
Yeah, they found at least 9 other bodies, I think. I don't know if it was in that, but yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah. So that's what I was saying when I did a show on that, I think, or someone asked me about it. I said, that makes her a little angel helping all those 9 other families get closure. Because of her, they were found,
Wow. Quiet Kate says there's 310,000 acres. That's big.
This is why you don't go hiking.
Not alone.
This is why you stay in the house.
The national park, lots of bears. They probably got munched.
Mm,
Wow, I did not hear that story at all.
yeah.
They found 9 bodies while searching the
Yeah.
cavity. That's crazy. Lordy. Okay.
So when I was shuffling the cards, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but it might. I had a sensation of falling forward. Falling forward. So I don't know if that has anything to do with him or not, but I just thought I'd mention it.
Oh my God. Where did I miss all this info? They found 6
And they
bodies
found,
with-
oh my God.
I never heard any of that. I looked up info about laundry and I never heard anything about finding bodies. Wow.
Well, they had
Not,
so many people, volunteers and stuff looking, right? And covering more area. So bless those people who helped search. And then all those families have closure at least.
okay.
I think I need a different deck. I don't know what the hell's going on here. So the lovers came flying out. The outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. And base of the deck, what is this? 8 of Cups. Looks like he's going away. Up the trail. Let me use a different deck. The headache. Not quite a headache, but something. What happened? What deck? This one. Teton, Grand Teton Park. You got the lover's card too. Like I'm wondering, did he break up with a girlfriend and then, or a lover, go off on his own? Let's see.
Well, I didn't get the lovers.
Fool off the mountain. Off the mountain. And death is his outcome. Did he? I told you I got a sense of falling. Did he fall off a mountain? Off a cliff? Was he depressed?
Chris says the hubby worked there as a park ranger during college, said people would do stupid things. Okay. This guy is an experienced hiker, so, and I guess he was alone. See, they're saying hundreds of indigenous women could be in the Tetons nationwide. There's 200,000 missing women. Yes, I know there's a lot of missing ones.
Is this a mountainous area?
It's a national park. No clue.
Would there be high up places where you could fall down?
Probably. Well, I'm getting there's a negative type man took him or killed him. and I'm not sure if it's a group or not, but my overall energy is King of Swords and Page of Pentacles. So this King of Swords is not a nice person I'm feeling, and this is a new path for him. It's not about money, it's about opportunity. This King of Swords took an opportunity upon him. Deception. And Two of Wands next to that, which is like a new stage, a new planning, some kind of. The Moon is also fear, anxiety, betrayal. So I'm getting some guy took him or something like that.
Did he push him? Did some crazy person? I'm getting he, and I told you when I was shuffling, I felt. So there's off the cliff and there's death. And then I asked, did he fall off or could have been pushed? I got yes, yellow's what he did. And then that could be him. It could also be his body's in a river ravine below.
So Desert Dawn says yes, mountains, mountains, mountains. It's a rugged area.
He could have met up with he could have bumped into somebody. That person was crazy and pushed him off the cliff. Who knows? But I definitely felt like falling forward.
So what I'm getting from the past, I'm getting Seven of Wands, Justice, and Seven of Cups. So he was defending himself. He was challenged, and the cause and effect created a choice, some kind of action from this King of Swords. And then I have a group with the Three of Cups, Four of Wands, some kind of community defending their territory.
So did he stumble upon an area he shouldn't have?
Yes.
Mm.
At the end, I have Four of Cups, like reassessment, uninspired, bad things. Three of Pentacles is learning, abilities, solutions. Seven of Pentacles feels like he was taken. And then the Eight of Swords, he was imprisoned. So I need to clarify, but I'm sensing that there was a group of people started by some kind of King of Swords, some kind of man, but there's a group. So it could be people that live in the freaking mountains there.
Yeah, I just asked, was he taken or hurt or killed, thrown off the mountain, whatever? And you've got, bullseye, death, and then we have this king. So maybe this leader, maybe there's a group of people, like you're saying, up there. So yeah, this is validating what you're saying.
Look at that. Indigo agrees.
Yeah, I got the king too, and the death. So holy. He must have been walking on his own, walked into like an area where they were and he didn't know.
No, it's not Bigfoot, Michelle.
No.
Okay, was he taken by people that live in the mountains? Like a group of people that are off the grid, living in the mountains. Maybe he stumbled upon them and they like, you can't know about us kind of thing. Yes. I got
We both
target.
got that. This is
Target.
crazy.
He was taken to a home under the stars at night. He 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 would be illuminated about them, and then chaos had to start. I think he was murdered, and then I got the yes card.
Yep.
I think there's a group of people that live in the mountains there that are secret and hiding, and he stumbled upon someone, and you
Yep.
can't know about us, kind of thing.
Or maybe they were doing something illegal, right? Who knows? What he
Could be.
it feels like a total wrong place at the wrong time.
Holly thinks he was stalked.
Stalked. He could have been followed. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see what the cards say. My intuition says no, he wasn't stalked. I think he came upon something. Fair aliens? Nope, I do not get aliens. I don't think he was abducted. Let's see. Was he stalked? Was he stalked by a? Was he stalked by a bear? No, not a bear. House, sun, same thing comes up. Decision, target. No, I get the same thing. Whoever he came upon some kind of people in some house or something, they had to make a decision. He was a target. They didn't want to know the truth. Communications talk about them. Sun, enlightenment. Whoever he came upon, they didn't want to be known, and they took him out. And it feels like a group of people that like live in the mountains, off the grid, or weirdness. Is it park rangers? Connie says, is it park rangers?
Invented sort of park ranger. Oh my goodness.
This was a man waiting for however he came his way.
Or whoever.
Was there a man waiting for him? No. My guides are saying no, it was happened. There was no one waiting for him. He came upon something, what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. He came upon a group of people that live in the mountains. That's what I'm getting. That live off the grid or whatever it is, and
yeah, or were there doing illegal things and they killed them.
Right, something like that.
So yeah, he didn't take his own life. It wasn't an animal. It wasn't a Sasquatch. He wrong place, wrong time. And either they pushed him forward and to knock him down, or they pushed him off the cliff. I can definitely tell you something like that happened. Because I could feel it. And it was scary. Possibly indigo.
Chaos, decision, soon, medical, taken away, new, wrong turn. Yeah, I don't get any. It's like happened. He just took the wrong path, came up on someone that he shouldn't have.
Yeah. Thank you, Linda. Thank you to Kim and Debbie who got that information.
Yay, Gozar got censured. He's off. That guy's crazy. We're all toast, Connie.
Yes. I'm toast with marmalade.
We need to get over. Trafficking ring.
I think possibly it was something shady. Is is what I'm saying.
Whatever he came upon, they did not want him there
Yeah, it could be drugs,
to know about it.
like a meth lab or something, or who knows. But let me just tell you, poor guy.
It just feels like a bunch of hillbillies or some kind of weird group that lives up there in secret, whatever they're doing. I remember I did a reading for someone and I was getting the hit of that movie The Hills Have Eyes. A bunch of weird people that live in the mountains, inbred and all that. I don't sense this kind of thing, but I sense there's people like that
So
that do live.
Connie keeps saying something about oil worker. They
They
said,
still name it.
so
Well, this guy is not a Native American woman.
what is oil worker? Is that a name of something, Connie?
No, they work on oil.
Oh, so
Oil,
oil workers.
oil work on digging oil
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
pipelines and stuff. But yeah, they do.
Is it an
Yeah,
oil worker?
as far as that goes, as far as the Native American women they rape have done those horrible things to them. Okay. Right, Connie. I get it. But I don't think it has anything to do with this case. Hey, Shield Maiden. All right. Where we gotta go here? Get rid of that. Okay, share screen. Okay, the last case here is close to me. Um, before I put it up, go up higher.
Do you want to change the banner so you can?
Oh yeah, wrong banner. All right. This woman here, I know. She's from my hometown. I don't live there anymore. It's like 20 miles away. And she's gone missing. And I know her. I've had drinks in the bar with her. A good friend of mine was married to her.
Hmm.
And she's gone missing. This is her. She has three kids,
Jeez.
and she was out partying, bar hopping with a boyfriend. But some new revelations came out that she got arrested in September. Melissa and her boyfriend Derek of Shannon, Illinois, were arrested in September and charged in October with felony maintaining a drug trafficking place and other counts. Trumpy was free on signature bond and Hammer was on $10,000 bail. Trumpy's older sister tells 27 News that she was going to help prosecute the boyfriend. And she actually met with them and was cooperating. The authorities said, we're not going to comment on that. I haven't had contact with her. Da, 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 da. I declined to comment. Authorities were alerted at her disappearance October 28th. Hammer was arrested in Illinois on a warrant the same day. The warrant has no ties, is tied to his bail jumping. The case has nothing to do with her missing. Yeah, this Hammer dude was also convicted in 2017 of unlawful possession and manufacturing and disposition of explosives and incendiary devices. So she was not keeping the greatest company.
Mm.
But yeah, so there is some
And this was
time.
just this October she went missing, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
she's been missing for like 3 weeks now. I know, Holly. I get that too.
Yeah.
I wanted to wait, to do this on here. I have my own senses. I try to get in her energy, but let's see what we get. What happened to Melissa? So she was bar hopping that night. She was last seen in Shannon, Illinois, approximately midnight, leaving a bar. And that's the last time anyone has seen her or heard from her. So we'll find out if it was the boyfriend or possibly someone else. They were arrested for drug trafficking in a drug house, so maybe there's higher ups that she was going to flip on. So let's see what happened to Melissa.
Mm.
Thank you, Holly. Well, there's no taxis in these small towns around me. Just an FYI, Holly. These are all small towns. Everyone just drives bar to bar, different towns. There's no taxis. Yeah, Holly, she was not driving that night. She was riding with someone.
So her outcome card for me, unfortunately, is the tower. So she did meet a tower moment. Sorry to say that. Now who?
Okay. I'm getting it is someone connected to her boyfriend. Oop, I'm gonna get stop the screen share. I'm getting at someone connect. Okay, here's the boyfriend. King of Cups next to her, and Five of Wands. There's some kind of issues because of the boyfriend. But next to him is the King of Coins. So this one's someone above him, someone of money. Next to him, I got more money, Knight of Coins. So I'm really sensing it has something to do with the drugs. I have justice, lack of money, and then persuasive powers, the Nine of Wands, and in defense. And then all my cards fell on the floor.
Me too.
Okay. But the weird thing is, I'm also getting female energy. So there's a female that she was out with that coerced her to a different path that night. With the two of swords there, and then two female energies around. And then someone took her. And in the end is another female energy. Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands, and that's feeling like companions. Someone approached. Hangman and Death took her. A new transition. Her life hanging in a balance, and then death. So it feels like when she was out partying with her, someone coerced her to go somewhere.
I think
And
it might be.
her whatever ride was a female, took her someplace, and that King of Coins took care of it.
Is
And
it possible? What I think I might see is it's the boyfriend's sister, is the other woman, possibly, or someone he knows. But I got the family card, I think. So if he has a sister or someone he was close to,
I have
this
no
other
clue.
female.
I have no clue about that guy. I
Yeah.
have no clue, but I'm getting a lot of female energies. It's a group.
I also could see her in a trunk of a car. So maybe she got pushed into the back of the car trunk.
Well, what I was shown is that she was stabbed to death.
Oh dear.
She was taken and then stabbed, possibly thrown in a trunk. They searched all kind of farm areas and farms in that area. No luck. I think she was gone. Taken quite a ways away to be disposed of. But what my guide showed me is she was stabbed and killed. So who? No one asked who did this. Because I had so many female cards come up. It was really strange. I was expecting, but it's all connected to the boyfriend, a King of Coins, which would be a higher authority to that guy. So I'm probably feeling this has to do with the drug dealing, because they were busted for selling drugs out of their house. And she was cooperating, according to her sister. Well, the energy could be her sister, too.
Oh, yeah. Instead of his sister, her sister. Maybe it's
Right.
energy.
Indigo also got a lot of women, too. Crazy. What's her birthday? Let me... give me a quick sec. Melissa. Oh, say her birthday. October 13, 1984. 10/13/84 is Melissa's birthday. Jesus, Indigo got 3 women cards too. No, I used my I started with my Lord of the Rings first. But I use Andrew's cards quite often. Wow. Connie. Isn't 1013 a Scorpio? Or is it Libra? I don't know.
Libra.
No. So 10, what, after 1020 plus is Scorpio
After
then?
the 21st, I think, is turns into Scorpio.
Okay. Libra with Scorpio ascendant. Yeah, so she is relatively close to Scorpio. But that's pretty crazy, Connie. You got that. Let's see what Andrea's cards have to clarify. Who did it?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, goodness. Yeah, she's.
Okay, I got with your cards here. I got they travel. They took her.
Yeah, a very bad person.
Yes, yes card. Um. Oh yeah, the yellow card. I think she was bringing something to light. It would have caused chaos
Can't even look at this.
with the drug operation. She was moved. Would have ruined their business if she would have. They needed to balance the situation. And again, I have the sun kind of card. Then I have female energy. I think she was duped. Karma. I think she was duped by a female to get in her car to take her somewhere. She became a target. Again with a female. Or is this female? Is positive female? No, it's
Whatever you want it to be.
medical. Yeah, it could be medical. Taking her out. Communications between many. Yeah. Not good.
No, it's bad characters. It's bad news, bad characters.
So it could have been associated of her boyfriend, someone within that ring or whatever. Because
Or
they,
it could have
they were
been,
all they were all partying, right? It could
was
have
it
been
someone
someone
at the bar randomly? It's definitely dark.
either
Whoever this is.
randomly or they, talked to her and
Yeah.
like, hey, drink, drink, drink. She was most likely drunk. It was after
Yeah.
midnight.
Yeah.
She was a party girl. And I didn't know she was dealing drugs with her boyfriend. I mean, I haven't talked to her in quite a few years, but like I said, I knew her. And she's got a beautiful daughter of my close friend.
Mm.
They were married for a couple of years and it didn't work out, but you know, congratulations, Andrea, and your new deck.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, let's, hope that she's at peace, and as Christina just said, that happened quickly.
Yeah, I want to try. I'm gonna try some more to get in her energy, and maybe I can help the case if I get something.
Would you
But
try channeling?
no,
No.
I didn't. I didn't feel like it. I did. When it's someone close,
Yeah.
it's scary. And it's all over all people's Facebooks, and it's always not easier to know people involved. I mean, I don't have a clue about that guy, who he
I'm
was.
not sure they're gonna find her. I don't know. It doesn't
Yeah, I
feel
don't.
like they're gonna find her. Certainly not soon, I don't think.
Yeah, I think she was taken away a long ways away from the area.
Uh, mm,
Indigo thinks maybe she'd be found.
okay.
A tip line. Well, I'm sure they questioned everyone in the bar and whatnot. Drive around and use your pendulum.
Mm.
I think she's away from the area. South. Like,
Yeah, you could look at a map to see if any area.
and yeah, usually helps if I look at a map and try to sense
Yeah, maybe that would help.
because I can feel the movement down south. Just close my eyes. It feels like more the middle of the state of Illinois, like maybe like almost an hour south of Rockford, which is the middle of the state. So, religious order, I have no clue. I don't go to the areas. I don't go to the bars.
Mm.
There's drugs. There's drugs in the areas, of course.
I mean, the chances of her leaving her daughters is probably zero, right? Like she didn't go away. You don't
No,
think?
she would never leave her kids.
Yeah.
I can't remember what she has, but I know she has three.
Mm.
I know I've met the oldest daughter that with my friend. Guilty individual coming forward. Well, that would be wonderful, India. It might
Mhm.
take a while though. Like I said, it's pretty fresh. It's only been like 3-4 weeks. 3 weeks. So sad, especially when you know someone.
Well, yeah, that's awful. I mean, it's awful anytime, but awful if you know them. Yeah.
Yeah, true, true.
Yeah. Mhm.
Love and light, Melissa. Just crazy. You get in with the wrong people.
Mm.
You got what was it? I got that world. It's like a culmination of things too. Justice card things coming to roost. Shouldn't have been doing what she's been doing.
Yeah, but that's still sad, you know.
Yeah, she definitely didn't deserve to
No,
get that.
no.
Indigo says my niece and her kids were almost killed because of her drug dealer boyfriend.
Mm.
Yeah, these people do not want to lose their money. Yeah, Olean, Illinois, middle of the state. I would say more closer to Decatur, I think. Champagne's a little too far, I think. Connie hasn't heard back if there's any weirdos living in the Grand Tetons.
Wow.
So, yeah. Like a town in the middle of the state, south of Rockford, I'm feeling, is where they hit her, took her. All right. Angel card coming up for all the peoples tonight.
Oh, I could use my new Oracle deck.
Oh, you got an Oracle deck,
I
huh?
made an Oracle deck. Now I'm still tweaking it, tweaking with it. So it's not for sale just yet, but soon.
I'm getting Archangel Zadkiel. It's Clara Audience. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind and from other people. So listen, listen, your angels are talking to you. Listen to your voices inside your head.
Yes. And I am the garden of life. That's right. You are creation. You are everything. You are the garden of life. Like that card. Who made it? Oh, I did.
Oh, I have no clue what's going to happen to children. I'm sure my friend is going to have custody of the oldest.
I do have
Linda.
one like that card.
Listen, Linda. Listen. Get in your quiet space and listen. Andrea, maybe have one card that says, get a damn grip.
I have one close to that. Where is it? I'm trying to find it.
Get in your space.
Oh, where is it?
Get a grip in life. Don't stress over the little things. Oh, what did I just say? Ego. Don't
No.
stress over the little things. Grabbed
Oh,
another card.
there's the one I made. Darling, don't take it seriously. You're better than that. Get a grip.
There you go. What is, oh, I forgot what it is. What is 15? That is, oh, that's the devil card. That's right. This is the devil card.
Yikes.
Ego. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items and getting caught up in the fear and worry. Stay away from that ego. Stay in love and light. And no devil card.
Nope. Only good stuff.
Thank you, Christina. Love and light that shall be found. Yeah. She's in my thoughts and the family and sad. So bless you all beautiful people for joining us on Mystery Theater. In 2 weeks, it'll be on that girl's channel.
Hi.
And she'll decide what's going on there. If you're going to do a random night again or find some stuff.
Or maybe half and half. Who knows?
Half and half. Maybe 2 and then some randoms.
Yeah. And by random, we mean questions.
Hey, Healing Horse.
Oh, wonderful name.
Just got dealing and dinner. Well, I got to go get myself some dinner.
Yes, thank you, Connie. These oracle cards aren't ready yet for sale, but I will let you know. But the clarifiers are up for sale as of today.
As of today. Thank you, Holly. Thank you for joining in. Your intuition, always great. And Indigo, you were awesome. Connie was awesome. All of you intuitive peeps are awesome. Linda was great.
Team effort today.
A team effort. Yes, yes, yes. Lovely.
Lovely.
Hopefully solve some cases here. Oh, Janice is excited to get all of them.
Awesome.
Isn't Andrea special?
Yeah.
Love.
Thanks, everybody.
Yep. Have an excellent evening, and thank you for joining us.